nicer chance to be a big shot by making abstract art. Probably looks really hard at first, but if you're going to watch later, it's actually really easy. So, let's get to it. We can access our makeup pen by going to our watch, backpack, and press use on the makeup pen. Grab it, and now we're going to go to our palette, and we're going to put snapping on surface. We're going to put the word grid, and we're going to open our palette now. We're going to go to settings of the makeup pen, and we're going to on the first page we're going to find uniform shapes. Let's click on that. Go to the second page, and I'll recommend to put the tube height ratio on 10% because that's like really flat and that is really good for the 2D art. And now you can use any tube facets you want, but I will use, for example, let's use 10. And smooth tubes is optional. I'm going to use smooth tubes actually. Now, you like to tube size. I'll recommend it to 1 to 8. 25 centimeters is too big in my opinion. So let's put it on 8 centimeters. Connect nearby tubes on, and tube along mode, we're going to put it on raw. Now, if you want to, you can create the art on the floor or a wall. I'm going to use the floor because that's in my opinion a lot easier. So, what you're going to do is press the trigger and you're going to spawn a tube. With uniform shapes, that means that you can actually stretch the tube without making any weird kind of shapes, yeah? And if you unpress your button, it will stop drawing. And with connect nearby tubes, you can, if you point like at the end where you end it, you can actually continue making the tube. And with tube along mode, if you put it on raw, if you're going to point where you ended with the tube, and you're going to press your trigger like gently, you'll scale the tube like smaller. And you can actually scale this tube long bigger. So if you press your trigger like harder, it'll make it bigger. If you put it like, if you press it gently, it'll make it smaller. So yeah. And now I'm just going to delete this. You can create any shape as long as it's like not too big in my opinion. So I'm just going to create like a shape with the tube. It's like really doesn't matter. Like it can be even this. Like for example, I'm going to like create like a random shape right now. Yeah, like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use the clone tool. We're going to click on the shape we created, and we are going to press on the blue arrows pointing at each other and a wall like this little thing. So we're going to hold on it, and we can position this how we want, like this for example. And now we're going to use the select tool, and we're going to select both of the shapes where you're on the floor. Now we're going to use the clone tool again. Now we're going to use this shape, so we're going to hold on it. Yeah. Now what I recommend is using the select tool again, select every single shape once more, and now we're going to use the clone tool, and you're going to click on this white cube in the middle, like just press it like once. It will spawn it on the same exact position like the other shapes are. That means we need to use our rotate tool. We're going to press on that, and now we're going to press on this circle once, and they'll literally rotate it 90 degrees There you go. And you created like a shape. And now what you can do is use the recolor tool, go to shapes, and you can use any material you want. I'll use, for example, stone or rock, and for example like bluish. Now you're just going to recolor it, and now if you want to be even more spicy, you can make another shape. So you're going to create another random shape you want. You can even put effort into the shape you want to look like really cool. And you're going to do the same exact thing like you did with this one. So clone, put on the side, select everything, clone, again select everything, clone in the middle, and now rotate it. And now, if you have a different shape, I'll recommend recoloring it to like a different color. I'll use like a lighter blue. And now, if you want to get like spicy, you can use the select tool and just select every single shape on the object you created. Then use the move tool and just move it like inside of it, like in the middle of this object, and you can like merge them, and it will create like a lot different kind of shape. You can use different colors, you can use different shapes, you can use different materials, like you can just do whatever. Then you can also create 3D abstract art, but I'll not explain this in this tutorial. If you want to learn more about that, go and join our class, what I'm a head teacher of. It's in the description. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the link, it sends you to a Discord invite, you're going to accept that link, well, that invite, and you're going to join our class. And if the signups are open, you can sign up by putting your username and ad name, and there you go. So yeah, that should be the tutorial. See you next time.